taking the one. Like, VRCX wasn't like updating the API because like stuff was going on.
I don't remember what we normally say in these, you know, pings other than just like, hey, community meetup, we're starting soon. Hey, how's it going?
You might want to include
beta open beta, yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, looks like Socialist is still having issues, having to reload to refresh it.
Yeah, that's why I added the Discord invite too.
Yeah, I don't have the Discord invite set up though.
It says everything is up, right?
Yeah, but it's the sharding issue. Like, that's the issue we're facing now. Is that their shards are slow at syncing. Yeah.
It should get quicker over time, probably, when they mess with it more.
There we go. We have pinged. Hooray!
Hooray!
I can no longer say I've never done it.
Everything
No
is
excuse
perfect.
now.
No excuses. Time to use the bot.
Oh, I have asked Squid to add some sort of post.
Well, I meant that as a joke. We don't need to say the same thing every single time. Just use the bot to put like some dumb message in there.
Yeah, but I mean like,
Oh, look at that. I just lost audio. Hold on, wait, this is my cord. Okay, sorry to interrupt. I actually do need to restart. The audio bug, it still exists. And yeah, welcome to the start of the stream. This is how it is. I'm on open beta. VRChat is still has audio issues. Move that over there.
Hello.
this still doesn't have audio.
Nope, I've got audio now. I was just doing access overlay stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Room Guardian.
But yeah, do we need to like make a canny on that? Because like I thought they said they fixed the audio.
Yeah.
They fixed some things about it, but they Tupper said that bug still persists, unfortunately.
Wait, I thought that was the point of them. Okay, I don't know what bug they were fixing specifically then.
Yes?
Anyway,
Oh, I just lost all audio, so I had to rejoin or restart entirely.
Yeah.
I can't see my own icon because I'm under a light.
Oh yeah.
to enable the menu.
Oh no, it's just like
No, I did.
under lights. If you have transparency, you can't see anything. If it's not opaque, you can't see it because of mission stuff.
Emission, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, welcome Neon, who is first to the chat gang. I just realized I need to post the stream link in a bunch of places. Can we get that into like the bot, please?
Yeah, I mean, if the stream link is the same all the time. Or
No,
the
it's
YouTube
sadly
one-
not.
No, the YouTube one has the YouTube one has the same one. You just need to use the There's its own URL that redirects you to the live stream.
I need to look into that one.
YouTube channel. I think it's just the channel / live stream. Let's see, where's your? There it is. CyanLaser.
Wait, I already posted it, so you don't have to do it now.
Yeah. Is it live? Yeah, just your channel link / live, and it will redirect you to the current live feed.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I can. We
So
can start
we
looking
can
at
slap
that.
that into. We can slap that into there. I do want to make. I am going to make some changes because I do have a video player here, but I'm not sure if I want to have it enabled. But if people want to watch, they can go and like hit the live stream and watch it.
I do remember some people have saying like in comments that they have been like in VR watching my stream of the community meetup. So yeah, that'd be kind of a funny idea of like making a theater in here, like a different room. It's just like a theater to watch the stream itself for those that can't join the rest of it.
Well, that's what I would like to do though. It's like once the time hits like 10 over or 10 past or something, and we've not been in the room, it will just enable the stream and you can watch it. Or at the hour it will enable the stream. As long as you're live at that time though.
Also, we have like 1 minute. Oh.
I also need to update this post, and we also need to do some other things, but yeah.
I wonder if like this would be a fine theater area, but I don't actually know. But shall we head back to the other room? Oh, like a theater for like putting the video stream, as you were saying.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Oh, it's so loud over here compared to.
Probably about do you think you can escape?
I don't know if I just missed it or... I managed to keep this one medium, so I'm happy because that was the goal. I'm pushing the limit, but...
Desktop Rubik?
How are you doing, Cyan?
What's up?
Just good today, but doing well otherwise.
He's not.
Hmm?
No, no.
So didn't you say you were gonna do the announcement today?
Yeah, I'll do it today.
Okay. Also, Rubik, I had the audio issue there and everything cut out. Was that fixed originally, or was that just like what's the word? Mostly removed. Sorry, asking you QA questions.
The ONSP stuff was for other related issues that we had, and it was kind of a Hail Mary fix attempt from Oculus.
From Oculus?
And yeah, I think this is ONSP specifically. This is related to the question I asked yesterday and during the event. So we'll see how
So it still affects all possible headsets then?
Yeah, but I mean specific conditions, so that's why we're trying to narrow down to like what specifically. We think we have an idea, it's just hard to test because we need a lot of people.
Yeah, I can imagine.
One in here earlier that had audio or pumping issues on the Rift S. But those. But there was another person who also had Rift S.
Oh wait, we are now over the time. Should we begin here, Fax?
On the time anyway. Hello. What the hell is my notifications?
Oh, just realized. Camera's probably not Steadicam view anymore.
Okay. I think we're a lot of people, yeah. Or most of them. So, welcome to another weekend or Sunday with Community Meetup. This time on the open beta again. Please to be advised that since this is open beta, there are issues that we might come across, but that's why we do this. So, as we get started now, just want to say that the community meetup event is not affiliated with VRChat, and we are not affiliated with any groups or communities within VRChat. Just so that's said. There. As we're going through this, everyone that's showing off worlds or just being in here in this event also has to abide with the VRChat community guidelines and terms of service. If you're showing a world, make sure that it's set to 40 and that you've been to the world at least once to make sure that it's working. When we drop a portal, we drop them as Friends Plus or Invite Plus so that other people can join in. And, well, if you have a large world, you know the drill. Please let us know, because we do have people here with slower internet than others. And we want to make sure that those can also experience the meetup at the same level as everyone else. It doesn't mean that you don't get to show the world, we just put you a bit further back so that we can have the smaller worlds first and then the bigger ones at the end. If you have time constraint, please let us know and we can move you up. This does not go above the 250 megabyte rules that we have, but we can still make accommodations for that too. As I said, if your world is not ready, please do not show it. Go visit it first, then you can go and tell us. Also, if you cannot see my avatar or the messages that are on the screen, please make sure you select me and CyanLaser and press the Show Avatar button so that you can see these messages, because we use them to tell you when to respawn or when to gather up or be quiet. So please follow those, because those are messages that we put up so that you can have a better experience. As for your avatar, please use medium or better performance. It makes the experience so much better for everyone, and we don't have to go through tons of checks and get bad experience or degraded performance. But as of that, if you showed the world last week, please don't step up unless there's space on the list, so that other people have the chance. And with that, if you have a world to show, please step inside the rectangle, and your name should appear on the list. I will note the list as I see it, because it's different for everyone else at the moment. We'll update that once the new networking beta comes out. And this is everyone?
Well,
yeah, we have
one other
more
person.
as well,
Okay.
but-
I'll just represent that name.
Okay. So the names that I see now is Doomster, Varnian, Juice, Ribbon, Lalo, and what was the other name? There was
Addy.
Addy. So that's the order that I'll be posting. Is there any of you guys that have time constraint or a large world before we go? No, so everything is relative to file size. Okay. Well, we'll start with Doomster then. Once I can hit the right button. There. So Doomster, if you have anything you want to say about your world, please step up here.
I put new music inside, so streaming is now possible. I made some few changes. The mirrors are not default on. You have to step inside some areas, and when they get toggled, and there is a button on right on the spawn, little house. You have to go on the top of the little house, and then you can easily go to the roof. You don't have to get 4 more minutes of the stairs going up. Yeah.
Wait, so this popping is happening on stream? Is it just that I don't notice? Hold on.
Oh yeah, you gotta jump through the portal, not walk. Jump through the portal.
That's a requirement now? Okay.
Oh, I thought it was an open beta thing on stream too. Like, wait, what?
So wait, Gothic, if you hear popping, like, are you sure it's like VRChat popping, or is it just kind of like, I have a fan that makes noise in the background here?
Yes, jump.
Apparently we have to jump. I don't know if I have space here. Oh, also kind of dumb. Wait, you can't hear anything? Oh, you can. I mean, I just hear my fan. I'm also worried that like my cord is dying, so it's like I'm wondering if that could affect things. Well, it's OBS. That would be on my end specifically, not yours. So like, I have a fan. Let's see. I don't want to get too close.
Oh, right.
Actually, if I mute my entire mic, tell me if you still hear it then.
It's just test.
They can.
It's just 3 people.
They
They are
can.
walking with me.
No horning.
How to
Calm down.
3D modeling at all. Yeah, we are creating
It's kind of like a learn together group. Yeah.
like this. It's not a big thing.
I think it'd be kind of hard to hear when there's still other people going.
Hi, Shadow.
I seem like if I look around, does everyone move? Everyone move? You don't move! No, you stop moving.
Both of you desync somehow.
Both of you are not moving for me. You're both like stuck.
Okay, fine. It seems like multiple people are freezing for other players.
Yes, as you are both frozen for me.
Yeah! I see you're frozen too.
But, I mean, I'm also barely moving. I'll just put my hand out like this to
The
match.
people in this room have desynced from the other half.
Yeah, now I'm seeing someone just standing
Fraser, can you see?
States, and the bank apparently is like, yeah, that's gonna be complicated. I'm like, ah, jeez. Oh well.
Every time I look at you, you stop moving. So if I turn around, you move.
Cyan is like teleporting.
Can you hear me?
See, I can hear you, Salbug, there.
Something is going on. I don't know if it's this thing at the middle.
We can't test or tell if it's the world or if it's like actually the open beta here. Because I remember last time this world specifically had some lag issues.
Like, you seem fine to me.
I'm fine.
Is spamming in the log about the rate being out of bounds.
Is the issue? That probably is causing the desync, yeah.
Yes, the Kuza, this is the first world. Welcome to stream.
It's the piano.
But this is not an Udon world.
It's not? No, I guess it's not. No, it's not. This is SDK2. It's stutter stepping.
Okay. I mean, they have to fix whatever thing is causing the rate to freak out.
What causes a raise? Like what? Like has a raise in like SDK2?
That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
Doing some.
He's there. He's over here. At the front. What was that?
You can enable stutter setting in SDK3.
Yeah, who does that though? Oh, I gotta turn around to see people moving. I don't know where Doomster is right now, but he's over there for me. But like, so apparently, I don't know if you heard facts, but there's like something spamming in the log right now. So like people are like,
What's spamming?
there's like an array issue and spamming in the log. But it's also that everybody's networkly like desyncing here. So like if I look at somebody, they stop moving. Okay.
Actually, yes. If you look at somebody, he stop walking.
So you have an array issue. Check out your log.
You have to step outside his viewpoint. It's what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that, Doomster, but it's like, you should check your log to see what's like causing this.
People getting in.
Getting a WordPress template up and like
But why is it affecting?
Hey, at least I can see his elbow moving.
Yeah, some people are using so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people have some issues here. What?
So I don't know where you are, Doomster, but you're here for me. Make sure to check your log. I guess, yeah, that people are saying there's an error thrown. We do not know if it is open beta versus like this. So I guess after the meetup, can you then, I guess, go back here, check to see if it has that same error?
go to bed, wake up, immediately go into Prefab's birthday, stay in there for what?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Shortcut for the VRChat folder.
It's just more of I have to find where you are located.
Doomster's right here from the.
I think if somebody drops a portal, it might work. It was just like.
And right now it's happening.
I think it might work too.
So wait, who is next on the list? Wait, you never posted the list, Fax?
It's not important, Cyan. You don't need it.
I don't need the list to know who's next to tell them to like, hey, they're going to your world.
No. You just have to guess.
All right, you are next. Go, drop portal, go.
I don't have a word.
Too bad. Except the problem is, you know, I don't know where you really are, so I'm just pointing to where you are on mine.
I haven't moved from the position where I'm standing, so I'm probably right in front of you if you also haven't moved right now.
Do you see me moving?
No, but if you haven't moved in a while, you should be standing like literally right next to me.
Yeah. Okay, we're probably in the same spot.
I don't know. Maybe there's
Yeah.
issue going on.
Because I haven't moved in a while, so don't want to move when this is happening because I might be unable to communicate with people. Like how I see you looking at your hand.
DPD?
That's the position you're frozen.
I'm gonna drop a portal.
Okay.
So people can see me.
Okay. Yeah, okay, we can follow you then, Fax.
Apparently I don't have a VRChat, like...
You also still have touched nothing up, though.
Log folder.
You don't have a log folder? What the? Well, we didn't really get to explore what was new in this world. I don't know if people would see if I did like my animation, but oh, it's working now. Like I can see everybody moving.
I'd like to believe I got pretty high up before I saw the portal.
How high did you go?
I just kind of ran at the street.
It's so disappointing not having full body. No, it's so annoying to set up. I didn't charge it last night.
But that's the part of developing it. You get to fix it. And
I saw your video that you got the triggers. I am excited because now I will finally be able to touch Udon.
Yes, that is the point for it. Hopefully it's actually easy to use.
Can you read something?
Yeah, so is it like all the same triggers from like triggers themselves, or is there like slight differences?
I'll have to answer that later. Hold on. What was your question? Before the portal dies.
Can you just go in the portal, please? Please.
Oh. Wait, me or him?
I'm running up. I have to go.
For some reason, his voice was off for me. I don't know why.
Oh, wait, okay. I'm gonna go in just so that the portal doesn't die. Also, what is DBD there, Gothic? I hear no audio. Are people even talking?
Can you?
Okay, I can hear you now.
me?
Yes.
Can you read some logs or something?
Have you ever read the log before?
No.
Okay, so there's a file that gets generated. So there's a file that gets generated on your account whenever you start VRChat. Oh, we might not have it because... No, wait. Yes, you will have that.
one of my log messages, because I'm looking at it now.
Speaking
is
of,
called insufficient memory exception when serializing via C player local. Blah 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 blah.
make a canny about that. Sounds like an open beta issue. But yes.
Because it says encoded size is very large.
So it,
240.
no joke. Can you paste the location of the log file in like I guess the community meetup Discord so that we can tell Doomster how to get to it? Because like inside like the VRChat Discord, like you can just type in I think exclamation point log file, and it'll just tell you the exact directory, and like you can just open that, and like any errors that happen, you'll see it there.
It's in the app data folder in local low VRChat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was changing many things, but it's not better.
Well, the question is, we don't know if it is your world or it is the open beta. So like we can't actually judge your content on that. But it's just like if you go look at it, like hopefully you would be able to know if it was your stuff.
It's not special things inside. Maybe. Oh.
Oh, we have a quiet place.
Yeah,
We should probably
it's the
move forward.
fighting system.
Oh, you have the combat system? Okay, VRChat breaks that like every other update.
Yeah, the combat system. Okay, I know it.
Okay.
Oh, is
yes.
it the combat system?
Every person you are friends with who is stuck in the
Starting now, by the way.
Oh, okay. We should go back here then.
Am I going to press this beautiful, beautiful button? This world now has 8 fully synced cars. And we're gonna probably break it.
Yay.
That will remain seen. First of all, there is a tutorial in the beginning. What is that?
Do I need a driving license?
No, not yet. There is a tutorial in the beginning. There is a really small room. We're probably gonna feel a little crowded. So just skim through the tutorial. Just look at some important parts that you feel like you're not going to understand easily, and then just click start. You have a few play mode options in the beginning, and then you will spawn into the main world. I don't want you to touch any of the covers because those are all synced, and I really want to know what's going to happen. So I want to be observing everything that's going to be happening on the main world. Just go through the initial steps in the beginning in the tutorial room. If you need AV3 avatar, you can use the one provided in that room. But when you spawn into the ground, just wait around the central area, and we're just going to start from there. Uncovering every single car one by one. Mainly, I just want us to drive around, just enjoy, and let's not take the cars too far so that they're going to disappear. If you need to recover the car, you just respawn, and you have a quick menu where you can respawn the car that you own. I think that was everything. Let's hope for the best.
We are so gonna and then the world's gonna be published.
Vanyan, have you implemented realistic explosions yet?
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the community meetup. Oh, good, how are you?
You tell me the rules and guidelines. No, I'm kidding. Who's running the show tonight?
Looks like Fax was, but Squid's not here today. But like Fax started it. Oh, hello, Cake. Wow, frames.
Because I have a world to show.
I got 70 frames.
I came late though.
I can tell Fax about that, or since he's the one hosting the list there. Also, Eddie did make it. All yay.
Eddie's like having problems.
Oh, does Eddie or does everyone here see the portal though?
I see a portal.
Okay.
There's a portal?
Can you see Eddie stuck in the ground?
Sneezing. Addie hasn't loaded her own avatar, I think. Pretty sure that just means Addie hasn't loaded her own avatar yet. Oh no. Jump from the ground. Wait, what? Okay. We should probably head in the portal, though.
Frames.
Wow, why did that take so long to show?
Frames.
Okay, now I can see it for some
80
reason.
frames.
I'm on 45. It's better than me.
Nobody's loading for Eddie.
Well, Eddie should just go in the portal, though. Hopefully that fixes in the next world. We will see. Did I just hear like myself in the background? No, I don't have my stream up.
Okay, brains.
Oh, nice. We'll disable real-time shadows. That seems
Yeah.
good. And police sirens. We're gonna take those right on down.
That's not gonna be exit.
Okay. Now the question is, how do we exit that quick menu? Do we just
Down on the thumbstick.
Alright, cool. I couldn't read the directions for that because it was in front of the instructions.
Use the one right in front of the room.
I think I'll behave and just watch people drive. I want to actually get in the car. I'm too fat to get in one anyway. Okay, begin deck. 2.0 avatars are broken. Yep, I am not getting in any car. Open the world, and if you can't, because
So much tutorial text. Wait, why is it different from full body versus VR? Interesting.
Oh, audiobook.
What the heck is going on with Cyan? Where is he? Oh,
What?
he's still up there.
No, I was just reading it all.
No, he's right
he's right here.
Well, yes, I saw him just come down. I just don't know if it's when he was still up in the front. Hens wanted to show
With 4
Cyan.
suspects.
Okay, so that means Kala and Hins. Did anybody talk that? Let's see.
Can anyone
Hens wasn't able
find
to join. Wasn't able to join
The hub world?
the hub. Yeah, Hens is over there.
Hey, this is cool. It says somebody left. It says boobs. I can't read that.
What? I'm like, wait, there's someone named Boobs? Oh no, you're just referring to the text. And yes.
I mean, it says left, but I can't read the other because my outfit matches the color.
I know. I gotta say, the outfit seems very inconvenient because normally you would want to have the hole on top so you can store things in there. And now the holes on the bottom, they're just gonna fall out. Although I suppose it does prevent the like crumb cleavage issue.
Okay. I keep seeing a bunch of people here.
Today.
I just mentioned it to Fax.
Earlier.
So yes, I did ask that. I'll I just give you confirmation later. Then oh. Mm.
Alright, we tried to get in that one.
Wait, what is up with that? Is that one person way up there? Oh, that's spawn.
There's a few. That's spawn. You can't go there.
You can't respawn anymore? Okay.
No.
Shut the door!
No! Does the police car move? So wait, is this in an actual vehicle as well?
I don't know how to make the. I don't know how to make the damn. I can't.
Oh,
hey.
For shit.
Pull down on your thumbstick.
Pull down.
It's on your right thumbstick, yeah.
Close that door.
I can't reach the door.
All right, you guys are the perps.
We're the perps.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right.
the perps.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, officer. I was streaming at the community meetup. Don't ban me.
You know what you gotta do. I'm just saying. It's like you know the rules for YouTube.
Now you gotta push the button. You gotta push the button.
Oh wait, is this the on button? God damn it! I keep on hitting my own desk.
I don't know if you can like. I doubt you can wreck them.
Like I can't.
Yeah. Hold it.
Which button is it?
You could probably just flip them, but hopefully they flip back. They still had the door open as they went by.
This is. I hate. I feel like there should be an actual button that you can legibly read. Like I can't even read the fucking stick shift.
So, are you in the right play
I
mode?
get it.
So it's like.
What power do you have? You got the
I can
VR
hit the
in
buttons.
your Avatar?
I'm in the. Oh my god! I keep on hitting my own desk.
All right.
Mm.
Oh.
Well, don't do that.
Okay. 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 So.
You got it.
VR Avatar 3.0. Button.
I hear it.
Did it do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I think I just heard it.
Oh. So how do you control like moving?
I understand that it's like you can grab the wheel, you can grab the shift, but my problem is trying to accelerate. But I can use the.
I thought it was your triggers, and VR was triggers though. Are you full body?
Yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah. So my
Oh,
trigger
that's why
is
it's triggers.
activating the acceleration, and I can see that. And my left trigger is activating the brake, and I can see that.
Is it also
But
clutch there?
What's happening? What's up?
Are you in drive? Hold on. So top one here seems to be reverse.
One, right?
Wait, isn't that reverse? Well, either way, you're not moving back. Also, you weren't doing the clutch when you did that, were you? Is this automatic or is this kind of considered like?
Oh, I have no idea.
No, it's.
I'm
okay,
going to
so
assume that is the clutch.
There's only
Relearning
two
how
pedals.
to drive
The
fucking
gas
stick
is
shift
the
is
gas
not fun in VR.
on the right. The gas is on
I've
the right.
never learned.
and The brake is on the left. But that should be your triggers. It looks like they're moving.
Yeah, they're definitely moving.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so nope. Let's put it back in neutral. Okay. Left trigger, forward, right trigger. Nothing.
Wait,
I hear it.
is our car on? Is our car on?
It's just starting now. I heard it.
I mean, I don't actually hear the engine, but
Yeah, it didn't sound like it was on. Wait, did you click the key first?
It
Yeah.
probably
Start the
helps
car.
if I had my world volume actually on, so I could hear the car.
Turn your wall. Yes, right.
Mhm.
There,
So-
hear it?
no.
It
You
turned
gotta
on, but
hold
it didn't turn over. You gotta like hold
Keep
the.
holding it.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear the vehicle. Maybe my sound's just too low.
All I hear is the other one's crap. A Shrek bed over there?
This is in
The heck?
neutral. I'm so sorry, y'all. This
I
is
just-
gonna be the slowest taxi service in the back of a cruiser y'all have ever been in.
Look at this.
I like the complete lack of security in this. So we may be the perp sign, but you know we can carjack this.
I mean, I can just open the door and escape.
The thing is, you can't just leave.
Is there an adult?
I think maybe I'm the perp, because I can't get out.
Oh, are we just being hit?
I want to try to drive because I don't think I can.
You
This
can
seems
turn
like
the
I'm
wheel.
having too much of a
No,
problem.
we need help.
Yeah, we need an adult.
Get out.
I can't get to the door. Oh, what just happened?
Something just moved.
The door moved. Oh, he.
Okay, here we go.
Let's try this and see. Calibrate seat.
Wait, I was about to say, is Chinese fire drill racist? You're not supposed to say that, I assume.
Yes, it is.
How do I close the door?
It is now.
So it's probably not a term you're supposed to use, but this is when you stop at a stoplight and everyone gets out of the car, runs around and gets into a different position in the car.
There it goes. You got it. It's running. It's running. How did you get it?
You have to hold down the key. Like, you actually have to hold it down.
I was holding it down. I was holding it down.
You were not.
Wait, did it?
I used to have a car that in order to get it to start, you had to turn it over while violently jumping up and down in the driver's seat.
Can I actually get in there now? There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Is it actually on now?
Okay, can we not have that?
Come on, Cyan. Start it back up again.
How did it break?
Start the car, come on.
I can't even close the door.
I needed to turn off the siren volume. Oh, thank God. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
The array error is also in this.
We're moving? We're moving?
We're moving. Cyan left his door open. Gary, let me see if I can get over there.
That's safe, Fiona. That's safe.
No, I can't close the door. Sorry.
Yeah, Cyan's door doesn't work.
We need X. Turn up the calling. Would you guys get the door, please?
just after the door
That's it.
open, don't worry.
Nasser just left. He just took the door off.
I think you just killed the engine.
I did just kill the engine, didn't I?
Cyan doesn't know how to drive manual. Is it in neutral?
Step 1, press the clutch and
Okay.
go into neutral. Go into neutral and the clutch.
Right. Neutral, clutch.
It just stops when I don't. Hold on. Yeah, the door seems to be broken. Let's see.
Nacho broke our door.
Which one is neutral, I guess?
It's running.
No, Varnian, is that because of the other car collider, isn't it?
There it goes.
I got running. I'm sorry, where's Varnian? I was trying to go back to Varnian.
Reverse.
No, I just broke the car again.
Yes, this does remind me of the first attempts doing stick.
There's a cat on the hood of
I was
your
a
car.
small child.
And I stopped it
6 years
again.
old. I was at home, and my parents were both at work. The school called because my little sister threw up at school, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll go get her. The only car left was my
Wait.
dad's ancient pickup truck.
That is reverse, right?
I drove that
Okay, so
to my
Cyan,
sister's
just
school,
try opening
going
up the quick menu and quickly
the whole way because I didn't know how to properly do it. I mean, like I got it going, but like my shifting was very bad, and then I got home prepared, having to like deal with my shifting going like while she was like really sick.
Okay, so I'm in neutral.
Yeah.
That's 5th gear. That's 1st gear.
Man, what am I doing here? I should have been in the Venga bus. Oh shit!
Nice. Oh, there they go too.
We're bad at this.
I mean, at least Cyan was able to get it moving. I was just, doing
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do the controls here because of like, I don't know.
We just killed hens.
We killed hens. And then I broke it again.
There goes the engine.
No, I'm in 4th gear. It's like I'm not used to these controls of like.
Rolling off. It's not my fault this time, I swear.
These control like wait there. Okay, let's see if I can get this.
Look at him go. It's like he built the place.
Oops.
I don't remember. Do they have
It's not to like to protect and serve. It's just to have fun and enjoy.
It seems legit.
Oh, this is like completely turned. How do I turn back?
That's it.
Oh.
Off-road. That's it. You're going. You're going. You're doing good. Plow everybody down.
We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm not even holding it.
Wheel opposite?
No, the wheel was completely rotated. Wait. Pfft. How do you switch gears if you have to press the brake?
You stalled it.
No, it's like, seriously, how do you switch gears if the clutch and the brake are the same? Which stops you.
I think it wasn't necessarily. I think it wasn't necessarily designed to be in VR so much as full body.
Mm-hmm.
Because it does not make sense that your left trigger hits the brake and the clutch at the same time. Like, how do you expect to switch
Yeah.
gears?
You don't. You just drive in first the whole way.
Okay, I'm just gonna drive it first with the door open. Here we go. Drive in the center of the road, because, you know, why not? I'm sorry, what was that? We got a turn? Wait, really? Okay.
Actually doing one of my like recurring nightmares. Now my screen is black.
Okay, we have respawned. Does anybody else want to drive? What?
Cyan, my heart rate just spiked.
Did it really? I'm sorry. Okay.
Fucking killed everybody on the car with them.
Would you like to drive now? Would you like to try to figure out how to? Oh wait. So, Vernon, so in VR mode, not full body, how do you switch gears exactly? Because trying to hold the clutch breaks, which then it's kind of like, I feel like you lose all your momentum at that point.
Yeah, for now. Yeah, for now the auto clutch is just still in development. You can just ram the gears.
Okay, just ram the gears. Okay.
For accelerating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is really cool.
Oh, we're being respawned.
I just respawned inside Kai's lab.
I just respawned inside a shadow.
Callie, that would be really interesting if people really, like, took driving classes in VR like this. And, you know, failed like we did for that while there. Bottom right. Okay, sorry, I was wrong completely. But yeah, at least I found out that you could see what the sign was.
Do you know anybody that would drive into the lake? That sounds awful.
I was told to drive into the lake, but I don't know, did I?
It was the voices in your head.
Oh, there's too many voices in my head here.
Do not deserve to drive. We are not responsible.
No, but like, isn't that the point of playing this in a game?
Driving was pretty slick. Like literally.
Until you said it was okay.
Nasha's really good at driving also.
It was slick until you said it was slick, and then went flying.
Who's next? And I just.
We're driving the ocean.
Fax is the one doing that.
So there is now.
Choose the next one.
Why you no quiet?
65. Oh, there we go. That's it.
Here's juice. Right behind us.
Oh, right here.
So we're getting up around juice. You might want to go on a hill or something.
Oh my. Should I? Oh man.
Can you play
howdy,
space?
folks. I cannot. I could fly. I don't know how well it's gonna work here. There we go. I'll just keep hitting the button. So I'm gonna share my first world today. I learned a lot making Five Skies, and I took a lot of that and I kind of went and patched in a bunch of updates, and even made it Quest compatible.
Ooh.
Haven't fully tested that out, but we'll see what I get from just responses. But yeah, let me throw down a portal.
In the middle of the road.
Little flying
I need
box
that
just
on my back.
too cute.
I need this.
The flying?
Yes.
I linked it in Discord. Just a little glider.
seriously, come to this world, become the suspect behind the police car in the backseat, and you'll never be a criminal again after the driving.
You turned that thing into a lowrider, I swear.
Turn that sound upside down.
Screaming in the car as it was going on the 10 on the speedometer.
Hanging out to the door.
There's cars everywhere.
So, by the way, Varnian, somebody in stream, Dark Jason, was suggesting looking into disabled driving controls, just maybe as like an example for like, maybe, I guess, what is it, for the VR one? Basically, everything you can do can be done from the wheel, like on an actual car. So I don't know if that would be interesting to look into or not, but like, who knows?
Yeah, there will be a static world where you just have 1 or 2 demo cars that are fully instructing you with tutorials.
Okay.
It's going to be pretty expensive to hook into these cars, just like in the Vegan booth, where you actually have highlights for everything.
Yeah, I assume like you're not doing it for like an 80-person experiment.
Yeah. Overall, it seemed to work pretty fine.
Oh yeah.
Time to publish the world.
Good job.
The fog and the like gray. This is a night atmosphere we don't often see in VRChat worlds for some reason. It's very easy to do. Oh,
Gray fog?
It's actually a cloud sky. That's okay. Yeah, just
It is.
kind of this like misty feeling.
I'm in desktop. There's also, if you look on the tree, you can toggle a night mode.
I have a video that I saved today that was like horses in this kind of atmosphere, and then there's like somebody that had like a 4-wheeler and they were running and the horses just ran next to them, and I don't know. Look for shiny chunks. Oh, I want shiny chunks.
Day-night mode.
Is there an example of the shiny chunks? Because I'm not.
Ooh, the night version has glowy mushrooms.
Hey, Cyan.
Hi. There's a hole. Oh. Just constantly. This island wasn't that big, was it? Oh, is this the shiny chunk that isn't actually that shiny? Well, jump in the waterfall. Bye. Oh, what is this? Mirror, duh.
Is that a shiny chunk? No, that's a... I'm looking for shiny chunks.
It looks like the shiny chunks are just on... Yes. I can't get to it. How are you supposed to get to that one? That's how you're supposed to get to that one. There's no stutter step here. Bye.
Okay, Ribbon, thanks for the reminder. I'm adding a camera.
What does this do? Bathtub. Oh! Yee! Oh, I love this world. FFF here, this week.
People falling off all the time.
Is this public?
Yeah, this should be public. I've been here before.
Well, not
Okay.
in the current instance. It's in my plus. But yes, the world is
Okay, FFF here this week.
Alright. Of this, so I can use a bunch of materials on it. Because right now I have one material with a lot of different colors on it.
Disco button? What? You just became that.
And I have the perfect button over here. Come.
Perfect button.
It is the beautiful button, the disco button.
Yeah, you can see everything. Wait, is there sound with it, or is it just like assume?
You just gotta imagine it. Just gotta
It's a lab. No,
now, not a fireplace anymore. You can enable it to make particles.
No, wait, look up.
Yeah, this goes well.
Yo, another flight.
Yeah.
I need to be careful because I have a fan above me. I almost just hurt my finger.
Oh, no.
No, I didn't hit it. It was just like, oh wait, I gotta remember that.
Welcome to the party. You might want to turn on disco.
Yeah, Valgan, turn on the disco ball.
Actually, the one with the memes on it is still green.
Yeah, Bogan.
Oh, no, Valgan, come here. Wait, where's the button? Wait, oh, here. Click it. You won't regret it.
Go turn on the disco.
You're very small.
Wait, is that part of the world or is that an avatar?
No, that's me.
Oh. It's not Friday though.
It fits very well.
And then click the fireplace again.
Now it's alive for the...
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, it actually adds the disco ball.
This just gets better. I'm gonna favorite this.
Okay, do the caves just loop around? Return to the islands. What is this hole? Does that go anywhere? Can you go down this? You can? What is that? Is this just the avatar section then?
If you click this, there's like a whole camera system here. Look at this.
Oh, the lag. But yes, you can see everyone.
Before your button. Your performance is gonna die.
And you can just see all the people in the cave there. And you see us here, spying on us. Well, where's the door lead? Well, I guess it's probably back where you came. Islands or go to the cave? Go back to the cave. Where does this take? Oh, just back to the very top.
Be like, haha, I'm joining.
May I inquire?
Yeah.
Well, if this I don't think I need like an actual shader. Yeah. But like generally.
It's not too hard. Even doing the underwater effect isn't too difficult. Either by using a post-processing volume or by what I haven't done it, but I assume it's like a screen space shader that only appears when you're under the water.
So for the devourings underwater, like I guess in general, the top of it was just silence. So nobody went underwater in the devouring because it's like knee level. But the underwater thing, I just wrote a custom shader that if your camera's underneath it, it just changes the color of the screen.
So we can start something.
I think I could just talk to my brother on Skid because he made a load of like Metroid maps in SDK 2 with like underwater effects.
I will probably model stuff for it with Juice at the same time, but I won't touch the texture. He's super good at doing texture. I won't touch
The sun? Or you can find it in like the second cave.
I have ribbon shaders off, and you're just a walnut. Why is nobody have shaders off? I don't know. They just are.
Why do you have shaders off?
I'm all about shaders.
No, but for you, if you get into the wolf creation option.
Oh, usually you don't look any different in that version.
A lot of people actually.
So Jason, it's still over 40, but I don't know how many here. Also, this world's kind of spread out.
Miss out on the transparency of my lens.
Oh, I see. No, I just never noticed. at some point I reset everything, and it meant everyone I had showed it was now revert to my safety settings. So I've been slowly re-showing everybody.
I want to inquire.
Okay, what's up?
For your eyes, is you still like reversing?
For this one, it's a combination of transparency for the outer and then reverse normal. Well, it's not even reverse normal, or is it? Yeah, it's a reverse normal on the geometry, so that you don't see Yeah, it's a combination of effects for this one, but for my regular version, it's all just a like a opaque shader.
It's from Princess Mononoke. Yep.
It used like a parallax effect. It could probably be a bit more optimized. I made it like a year ago.
I love that movie.
Yeah. Is this a treehouse? It's like I noticed that I gathered a similar effect with the dragonfly.
That would be a good question. There's actually multiple parties that happened yesterday, so it's like, yes, people are probably recovering from them. Oh. Is there anything up here? There's a door. Visit showroom. That's how you get to it. Is this anything? Doesn't look like it.
I can't pet myself.
Is this gonna be an avatar? It is. I can't even see what I am. So this is what I am now. I did. I can draw? The rain? I have the rain on.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh, now we got a body. Does it have a legs option? No, just...
No legs option.
Unfortunately. Well, at least you have arms.
True.
I just updated that earlier today. I added the ability to adjust the pin size, so while you're drawing, you can adjust how big your line is.
How do you draw?
I have a friend, like, keep asking to come in, but I think the world's full.
Is it full?
You open up your action. Ooh, the lag spike. If you open up your action menu, you can toggle on draw, and then you do a finger point with your thumb down.
So I'm doing that, and it doesn't seem to be doing work. They're drawing.
Gosh, I hope I didn't break it. Mine's working.
Oh, maybe I just have like the shader missing or something.
Shouldn't. No, I'm not sure.
It's weird. Why don't I see it? Which is even weirder because, like, you see your own shaders. Like, you can't block yourself. Unless, like, the color is...
I am seeing a bug, though. Like, your visines are, like, on and stretching out of the head. So maybe I did accidentally introduce a bug when I uploaded this. Easy fix, but dang it. How did I miss that?
Just my fingers always... Well, I mean, I don't see either mine or yours, so it's like something on my end clearly.
Oh. Well, I don't see yours, so I wasn't sure.
Neat avatar though. So for those that got to see it, wait, that was the wrong one. This is what VRChat selected as my default quest avatar, even though, you know, my avatar itself is quest. Oh, I missed.
This literally took a lot out of me.
Time for Disco to get back to being good.
Just stuck in that one area.
Heard my name?
Disco is nice.
Yes?
Hey, what's up?
Nice sticker.
Thanks. I got it from Etsy.
Ooh. Did it cost money or, you know? What are you drinking something?
Let me have some.
No.
See, now I want the version where you have like a million of those stickers all over you.
I was going to do that, but I thought it would be messy.
You need a bunch of different ones. Oh, who are we listening to?
Like peeled. Okay.
Oh, we're on living. That's why you called me. So my spirit animal is that old. Is he old? Just a Japanese guy.
I wanted to try and all the avatars, but I didn't want 9 people.
Read your screen.
Read your screen. I'd like to share the world that I'm making for the Avatar Roundup event. It's super simple, and unfortunately I didn't have enough time to create toggles for the mirror and the real-time lighting, but they're both very low quality, so hopefully it's not too much of an issue for everybody.
Nobody won those in the end.
Yeah. What I'm mostly looking for when showing this world is just seeing how it feels with you know, a lot of people in there, because I've been the only one in there. Yeah. Guess I'll just drop a portal.
Yeah.
A portal 2.
We're going to die.
Okay, so everybody, can we please, okay, so everybody's gather right here, maybe? Where'd Ribbon go? Oh, no, Ribbon, never mind. Ribbon's found a spot, never mind. But yeah, there's a collider. Did you click off the...
Hey, Cyan, I found the hut.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, are you in daytime or nighttime?
Daytime, but I turned off the collider.
Move out of the way!
Weekend after that.
We can do a gather up at the round table.
Wow.
Am I missing something? It feels really dark in here other than the white strip. Yes, the game of who can get in the portal, Jason.
You need to also recalculate every time it's on a new world. Wait a sec, you're lagging. I can't understand.
Oh, there's no jump.
When I showed it to you, it's just that there was like an opening there with like glass underneath it. But Like I was working on the
He mentioned that, yes.
lighting, and I was getting too caught up. Yeah, I mentioned that. There's no toggle. Too caught up on the glass
it's not on.
so I threw it out. I didn't want to worry about it.
I guess it's just a matter of perspective.
Oh yeah. Is it hey Raven,
looks good.
Are you planning on having the mirror to be able to move it around or?
No, it's just gonna stay there.
That's a bit of a problem when everybody goes in front of it.
I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna try it out with this first and see what it's like.
You're gonna see every single desktop user in front of it.
Need the mirror or an avatar?
The thing is, the reason you might need it is because you're testing out different facial expressions.
Yeah? Oh?
But then use it. Then it should be local only.
So there's a big roof.
Will do with the timing.
So since there's a big roof, that means I can show off a really giant avatar now. It's not gonna be an issue.
But it's going to be like that, so everybody has to stand on top of each other to use it.
Boy, I see seeing on the mirror. I was like, oh,
I think it's
great.
Lugging great luck. Make it pick up a ball.
Wait, Jim.
Easy. That's a bit of a problem for especially the desktop users because they can't even use their own camera to do it elsewhere.
I think it's cute. Let's try it for the. I want to try it for the first event and see how it works.
Yeah,
if 99% of people complain.
I'm just saying that, but you can try.
Oh, by the way, Doomster, the logging thing is not your worlds. Apparently, it happens in all worlds and like might even be live.
Can I have a second chance? I uploaded the world again, removing the combat system.
No, it's like the thing wasn't even your world, like the log issue. I don't know what the networking part was though. Can we? Or, yeah, the networking was something else.
It was not VRChat.
I heard my name. What?
It's not a pizza bug. Cyan is red. Do you not see him? Then rejoin the world. It also happens in the live.
Too small.
Rejoin the world.
Oh no.
It seems like Kala can't see me.
Serious, Fiona. Rejoin the world.
Oh, I don't see Fiona. No, wait. No, I see. What? What? Did you say Fiona instead of Kala instead? What? I might have heard your name wrong.
No, yeah, I accidentally said Fiona. You should rejoin then.
Apparently, Kala can't see me.
Oh my gosh. I guess Koala can't see me either.
Yeah. Can you see Raven?
You can't see me. I can do this. Ha!
Nostro's head is on fire.
On fire?
It's blown out.
Oh.
Cyan, did you see the drone avatar that left off?
Yes, somebody's in it around here.
I have it saved. I actually saved it.
It's also flying.
Oh, I didn't realize it was flying.
There's a ton of stuff on it.
This one.
Yeah, it's a flying avatar.
I was trying to use the pen, but I couldn't get it to work on my end.
Oh, it's point.
No, as in like the shader didn't show up.
Oh, weird.
Oh, really?
Oh, I might have been dumb and just not actually seen it. Go ahead.
What are we doing?
I'm wondering if there's a shader issue right now because in the Meetup world I couldn't see the list of people.
Oh.
But it's
I don't know if that would be related.
for the Avatar Roundup. It's an event that I trying to start. You can check out more about it on the Discord that you all probably in.
If you're not, how do you get in?
You go to communitymeetup.net.
Yeah.
Communitymeetup.net. That's COMMUNITYMETUP.net.
Yeah, that.
And then from there, you can check out little blurbs about the events. You can join the Discord, and you can hang out with all these cool people like all the freaking time. But yeah, the Avatar Roundup, it's just like a small, I don't know, it's an event where you show off what you made Avatar-wise, because this is like a world event. A world event! and I want something to show off Avatar stuff. So this is for Avatar things. And this is the world we're gonna use. Heck yeah!
Sound effects.
So, yeah, like, this is, like, the person presenting would be up here, obviously. Other people would be standing around, be able to get, like, a 360 view of the person. And I only made this, like, a few days ago, so I haven't even tested out during the event yet, so, right now I'm just looking for how it feels with a lot of people in it, and it feels really good. I'm definitely going to show it in 2 weeks to get more feedback from when that event happened, I guess.
Add voiceover ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I haven't added anything. I made this like within a few hours, and I didn't even make a toggle for the mirror. I didn't add any Udon stuff. There's no noodles in here. This world has no calories.
Okay.
So that's all I had to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Packer, good show us today for Ribbon.
It's great, Ribbon.
I love the roundup.
Hey, what happened? Are you gonna show today?
Alright, cool. Let's go back. Juice it.
I just did then, so you go to the next
It's
round.
time for Ribbon's roundup. I guess my
Lilu?
roundup weed killer.
No, it's somewhat optimized mesh collider for the world.
Okay. Lilo, you're up next.
Alright.
Got this thing, do you want to say?
Okay.
Actually, like,
Stand right here. Okay.
Yep.
So I don't.
Was she like a teenager baby
Oh.
hybrid?
Guys, be quiet.
I'll wait for a second. Okay. So if there are any VRChat club goers in the crowd, everyone is probably well aware that there's a bustling club community within VRChat, and so I've set out on a mission to create some audio reactive prefabs for the community, and so this next world is just a few examples of some objects and kind of the base layer of like an audio reactive prefab that I'll be releasing for anyone to use. Yeah, without further ado, I guess, drop a portal, and probably better just to let you experience it, and then I can explain it as we go.
Do we have copyright music?
Do we have what?
Is there copyright music in the world?
Oh, it's a DJ mix, from YouTube. It's like using like a video player.
Aw.
So
Better safe than sorry.
I highly doubt that it would be recognized by any sort of like copyright stuff, because it's dance music, which doesn't, it's not like popular dance music either. It's like
Unpopular music still gets claimed automatically.
I wouldn't trust my algorithm, brothers and sisters.
Put it on for short bursts, so I can see the
Okay,
area.
cool. Great, yeah, that sounds good. Cool.
Aggressive AI. Aggressive AI.
I'm digging the hair.
Oh, thanks.
What kind of spell is this?
Oh no.
It's dead.
Time to ping.
I'm friends with her, so I can just join, and you guys can just join off me, and then.
Well, no, it's easier to ping him back. Come back.
Okay.
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, hopefully she'll so see the nose joining and hop back. Or someone ping her.
I'm pinging.
It's friends, you try and invite them.
So is it it disappears if it like is still world owner access, or like
I don't know if that's what the actual reason or cause is.
Just don't run into it right away.
Yeah, you typically let it like stand for a little bit.
Okay, I think you're coming back. Saw a blue light.
Okay.
I was supposed to make an avatar of myself for.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I love working like that. I gotta do more. Most of the stuff that I like was just like under the
Oh, so we went through the portal, but it died immediately, so I told him to come back.
Yeah, try that again.
Welcome back.
Yeah, just give it a few seconds upon dropping it. Let it breathe. Alright, cool.
Letting it breathe.
Yeah.
Portals are like, you know, red wine.
Yeah.
Open them a little bit ahead of time when you want to enjoy. Wait. Alright, I see it this time, so we're gonna be good.
Yep.
Let's go.
Seems stable.
Wait for the portal to stabilize.
They're made by the same person, so that's why people think they're Nanachis, because they're made by Akihito Tsukushi, who made this, who also plays VRChat. So. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a small world.
Interesting how the portal was inside this collider. Normally, I think they prevent that.
Here we go.
Ooh, already a fan.
Well, we're gonna wait until everyone loads and hope that the audio can catch up.
Yeah.
Audio catching up? What?
Bad idea. Let's have lights with the
Screen share, loading, dead.
I feel like my jump button is laggy. That's weird.
Good input lag, but in VR.
Much better now. It's all caught up.
Okay, so the
Sweet.
mode.
Alright.
How do you decide if it's physical press or a laser to change it from physical press to laser?
So this is not my prefab. This is Kova who made this. This is part of the prefabs document. All the physical, physical interaction prefab.
Holy shit.
But around here, you'll see like this is all where all the magic is. So
Look at these.
So right here is the
What is
full
that?
spectrum input. So this is like a 32 band
the code of the
spectrum
music?
EQ. This is like so this first column is like where the data comes in, and then cool, nice, and then like basically it just gets shoved to the right, like every pixel gets shoved to the right after that, so it creates kind of a delay, and you can essentially take a shader that looks at a single pixel, and you can place them, so like I want like this is the bass, and this is the treble up here, and this is the delay, so you could say like listen to this pixel, and that's like 0 delay on the bass. Or you can add delay to it, so you can arrange kind of like blocks, like you see on the stage.
You can use any game object with an audio source on it. And use
further and further in delay with different bands.
and that can be coming
This
from
is actually the 4-band
like an audio,
EQ. So this is like
PCM that you have,
this controller
you can get left and right audio channels
is essentially like splitting it into, instead of 32, it's splitting it into 4. So it's much easier to work with, because then you just got bass, low mids, high mids, and then highs. But you can adjust, there's like a bunch of different adjustments, and all these sliders are global too, so everything that you adjust is like everyone will see. Like I can turn off the trails on there, and then basically like you can add like kind of a fall off to that, and that looks much nicer on the eyes, like when you're actually like.
That's true.
Yeah, so
we have that new
But all this DSP stuff is done in shader code, which is this part of the shader code.
Now, which would improve it quite a lot, right?
This is the shader code right here.
That's her reflection probes.
And basically everything is.
Yeah, you can set, but there's a new function now in Udon that lets you decide more.
I can't really hear. Hey guys, can we in this area could be a little bit quieter so we can hear what she's saying?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Okay, so, well, first of all, everything gets loaded in through Udon with get spectrum data, and it comes in through a float array, gets sent to material property, and then the shader code reads that and does some signal processing. And that
What is
comes
this?
in on
What program is this in?
This is Amplify Shader Editor.
Okay.
So, this is like a pretty common shader editor that a lot of people in VRChat world building use, and for avatars too. And this is actually just generating regular old shader code. So you don't need Amplify Shader Editor to use this prefab. This you can just download this and it'll work. But
is it only
you get a bunch of
working with
adjustments
music?
with this. It works with any kind of world audio that you have in a video source. So
Okay,
you can,
it's based on sound.
Yeah, sound, exactly. It's
Okay.
real-time sound. So it doesn't have to be pre-baked or anything like that. It's all happening in real time. At about 90 frames a second. That's like where the timing is scheduled. So, but there's a lot of like adjustments you can do to kind of like tune the audio, and you know, with this, I have some sliders set up here that are all global, so everyone can see. I can turn like the treble EQ down and the bass EQ down, and that obviously cuts everything. So you're no longer seeing like the spectrum EQ on the top. As you bring it up, here's the treble. There's no bass in the audio right now, but yeah, and then the crossover points, that's kind of like deciding which groups of audio are sent to each one of these 4 bands. And this is just designed so that like it's kind of like a set it and forget it, so that anyone who wants to like add this kind of prefab to their world can just kind of like add this in. And then there's a few Udon objects, which you can see over here. There's like this code block over here in this little shader. This is an Udon script that's applied to any object along with this shader that will make it audio reactive as like an unlit object. So you can choose, you know, if you want it to be bass, low mids, high mids, or highs based on the band, which is right here. And then you can also set its delay, its point in time, where it's going to land on this texture. So if you come around to the dance floor, you can see that the bigger blue blocks are the bass. They're aligned to the bass spectrum, and then so that's band 0. And then these ones on the outside, these are band 2. And then like as the blocks go up, the delay increases by 1 as they go up. So each one of these has one Udon script on it, but it only loads at the very beginning, and there's no computation on update, so it's extremely performant. As well, this shader has GPU instancing enabled, so all of these blocks, no matter how much you customize it, will all render with 1 draw call. So you can duplicate this whole thing and change the colors of the blocks and duplicate it 500 times, and it'll still just be 1 draw call. Over here, this is kind of like a this is kind of another example. I don't know how this is gonna.
I'm really excited to see more people using this stuff.
That's fine.
It's really good.
Actually, yeah. So these are actually
Right
like
here.
a snake object. So it's not working right now, like because it's not quite ready yet. Yeah, like if you actually grab hold of this, you can kind of see it. Like it's. I mean, you're seeing
Is it local?
probably. Yeah, it's not quite ready.
I think it's
yet,
local.
But yeah, but you can like drag those around, and eventually these will all be synced up.
I think it's
this
like
is the
mixed.
kind of object where. Yeah,
the
pickup
pickup seems to be
right.
the visual. Is it I don't know. Anyway.
It just needs to sync the rest of the snake basically. But you'll be able to drag these around like a dance part and arrange interactively the like sound reactive elements. So this is kind of like one example of like an item that someone could just like drop into a world and like drag their audio source onto it and like it instantly becomes audio reactive.
Nice.
To the bass. So this is the bass down here. This is the low mids, the high mids, and then the treble is up top. So, and these colors you can change per item too, so you can like set the color to be different than each one of these. Just in the editor. And yeah, so each one of these are all rendering one draw call as well. So.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Are you doing any sort of buffering to like smooth out the input to the array? Like a lot of cases, like if you have a lot of really high frequency stuff that's constantly hitting, it'll react, painfully, flashing violently, that sort of thing. Yeah, are you doing anything like that to fix that?
So that's with the crossover. You see, like, there's a frequency here where it's set to take that like the high frequencies, for example, it goes from like 2500 to 20,000 hertz, and it's taking all of those values and averaging them together to create that high, the high band. So, and also there's a lot kind of like behind the scenes smoothing going on in the shader code. But all that's done in the shader versus in Udon because it would be incredibly expensive.
I actually had the opposite experience too. I implemented smoothing stuff in Udon and it performed fairly well actually.
Oh, cool, great.
If you have it in the shader already, obviously you don't have to worry about it.
I would
it
love
is
to
possible.
See it, though, for sure. Yeah.
You can show you sometime.
And your hat is like flashing out.
Yeah, that was all. Thanks.
Oh wait.
Juice, are you doing that on purpose?
Yeah.
Nice.
Flashing
so these things, these kind of like circle things. So this is just like a texture that gets updated in the prefab. So it's like an asset in Unity, and you can use it as a texture for any object, for any shader. So this is just applied to a disk. This is the same shader that's on the top of this thing right here. Just applied to a disk. So it's incredibly powerful and just as a base layer, but I'm gonna keep adding more like kind of prefabbed objects that are just like an easy drop in for like audio reactive stuff as kind of the ideas come to me. So
this is very cool.
So yeah, that's thanks so much. Yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as my explanation goes. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Had a lot of help from my friend Fastanalik here. She's been helping with a lot of stuff and a lot of the more serious math stuff that goes on. And help from her and also my friend Jackie who's not here. But yeah, and just really excited to get this out there and see what people do with it.
Wait, do you have a question?
What's up, Colonel?
Yep.
This is absolutely amazing. Like amazing work.
Thank you.
Come back, ask your question.
I love this so much.
I'm making an avatar for one of the prominent dance clubs, and I had an idea for something that I thought would be cool, but I'm not sure if it's possible, which is having the avatar be light reactive as well by using a similar sort of thing like this, where, because I've seen in there's certain worlds where you have like the pen and you can just like drag the thing and it'll sample the color and change the pen. So is it possible, do you think it's possible to have like a toggleable object on the avatar where you can place it on a specified point in the map that has this sort of shader built into it, and then
that's
so
good.
you just
Yeah.
if you want to use it, you just toggle it, place it there, and then it samples that the light
in front of it?
and then and then
cool.
it applies that
Yeah,
to
then
your avatar.
You could
and then
probably
you can,
place it just like, you know, somewhere.
But do you
like,
think that's
on one
possible?
of these textures?
So
Probably.
I
mean,
don't know enough about how
if you're
shaders
able
work.
to sample that.
Yeah, use
with-
cameras.
You were gonna say something, Sam?
Oh no, it's like, I think what Mochi was just saying, it would require a camera to do that on the avatar. But also, I'm reminded of, what is it? There's like a shader that people were using for screenshots. So like, what you could also do is like have a world object that is itself is displaying that, but is it through displaying it through a special shader that takes over the camera, and so it just forces the texture fully there. So I don't know if you guys seen like the what is it, easy screenshot camera system thing, where like you put your like VRChat camera in and it's just like screen spaces the the texture onto that. So merging both of those, that would align it properly in that texture. So then it's just like.
But that would push you. Wouldn't that push you into poor territory?
Having a camera, yes, would push you. I guess is it. Is it poor or very poor?
Cameras don't have any performance rating on them actually.
Really? Oh, interesting. Well, I guess they're off for everybody else. On the avatars.
Well, yeah. Another question is like, is there a way that you can have a world prefab that works with a particular avatar? That if that prefab's in the world, then that.
That's what I'm thinking. Is if you know that this prefab is going to be in this world, and then the avatar is meant to be like if people don't have a performant avatar, that they can, it's like their public avatar, so you can take it. But my idea is to make it as customizable as possible, so that people won't just be like, oh, I don't want to look like the same robot as everyone. Because if once you grab it, you'll have all the different stuff that you can customize it with. And I just had one of the ideas was, I thought it would be really cool, because I previously thought about doing some sort of light reactive thing, but just manually setting the BPM for yourself. But if you're able to sync it up with the world somehow, I think that would be really cool. But I don't know if it's possible to do in a performant way, or at all.
Yeah, that's a great question, and would require further inspection from me. But if it's possible to sample, like, you know, like you were saying with the pen, to sample.
I've seen
like
bits and pieces of the functionality in places. So I think that you can combine it in some way, but I don't know if you can combine it in a way where you're still good or excellent.
Right. Yeah. That I don't know. But,
if you're using cameras, it's not too bad. Like if you have a single one that's sampling a single pixel, like the render texture won't take up a lot of VRAM because it'll be just, you know, one pixel. And the shader is literally just sampling it like any other texture, so that doesn't really matter either. The real overhead comes from just having a camera, period, that has like a baseline level of overhead that you can't avoid, just from having it in the scene, period. And that alone, though, isn't enough to like really be noticeable, honestly. If the rest of the avatar is super performant, I mean, if there's 90 people all using them, yeah, rest in peace, probably.
You're not having a good time anyway at that point.
But that's the thing. You have to be friends with someone to see their cameras. So if
The
every one of those
host is
people
way tired.
is
You need
friends,
to
then
send
you're
them to
probably
bed.
gonna die pretty quickly. But
does that mean they would have
They
to have
cannot survive another hour.
to be able to
Wait,
do
is
that?
Fax even still here?
if the camera's enabled, yeah, the
That's
camera needs to
here,
be
and
enabled.
they're way
Yeah,
tired.
the
You need to
sampling
send them to bed. Like a good
the render texture
parent.
is pointed at the
So are they Adia's next? Are they going or they're?
She's missing. I don't know where she went.
Oh, she's crossed off already.
She's crossed off though? Oh, I guess, are we skipping
I would push
that?
her back.
Oh, okay.
Unless she's like coming back. She's
Okay.
not responding now.
Well,
I'm a bit confused. Yeah.
Who is next then? Go to hints first.
Tell him to go to bed like a good parent.
Wait, why though?
They're already in their pajamas. Look.
So?
Okay.
Max is usually in pajamas then.
I'm pretty sure. Sleepy time.
Where is Hans?
Is Hen still here?
Whatever.
Oh.
Yippee. Okay. Let's be quiet. We're gonna go to the next world.
Yep, whenever you're ready.
The world I'm gonna show is a world I've had for a long time, and it's mostly finished. I wanted it. It's definitely not finished, but it's like good enough to where I want to show it. And it's a world where you're big.
Oh, we are big.
Become big.
Big boy. Oh wait, wait, stop. Hold on. Wait.
Oh no.
Wait.
Did Hins already go in?
11.
Oh, okay. Okay, now it says Friends Plus. We can go in.
And now you can go.
So wait, can you get it back with Addy? Okay.
I'm trying. I'm not sure what she's doing.
Oh no.
Probably.
He's not in the Meetup Discord either, so.
She was in the nature world and then she went AFK.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'll tell you if she's like replying. I'll inform you.
Okay. If that's the case, then I'll go ahead and then.
We can't. It's dangerous.
Oh no. Why is this taking so long to load? Hopefully, you know, it'll actually load in here. Eventually. Any day now. My connection timed out. Let's see if anyone else did.
Big boy.
What the heck?
Biggest.
Oh, are you a big boy? I'm trying to be bigger from the boy, but it's hard. I'm trying to do the like.
Why is there a Shrek pill that's following my movement in the sky?
That's the camera when you pick up the pill.
When I picked up what?
When you pick up the pill, that's what your camera is.
I never picked up a pill.
Go steal it from someone. You'll understand.
For some reason,
My eyes can't cross enough for that.
Weird, because I know that the sun. Because I see
God.
sampling, I can see Lily right here to the corner of my hand stand anyway.
Can I
So it wasn't working for me.
Actually,
So
when I pick that up, I can see a small square in the middle of my.
I'm super sampling. I think that's doing it because I can see outside, like the box.
Super sampling.
One eye on the outside of the side, I could still see Lindy's face. Also, my eyes started hurting from having to have like one side closed for a while. Yeah, weird. That's cool though. I stayed up. Still social.
No.
Still had fun. A friend of mine filmed in my place, so I still got some footage. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so that's why. It's not personal, Andre. Yep.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's. I don't understand. It's one that is super shaky.
I want to try and.
Okay,
what exactly is going on?
Just grab one of the green spheres.
So
close one eye, and then you
I don't fully know, but I think it's like the what is it, like big small thing. So when you pick up the pill, you control one of these hands, and I'm assuming it also takes over your camera. So like you.
So if you see the Shrek pill, if you see the Shrek pill somewhere, that's your head. And if you pick it up, then the yellow things become the green things to you. And he seems to be putting it as like quad in front of your face with the render texture on it or something like that. But I'm not sure if it's 3D or not because it's so hard for me to see. It's the shader? Okay.
Yeah.
But it does it really badly.
It's a shader with a render texture.
Yeah, and so yeah, I can't focus on it, so
I mean, I haven't clicked it yet to know. There's not a free one to do it. I'm hearing clicking though.
Just steal it from him. Here. Cyan, I can't see you.
Stop.
Take this one.
This is not like.
Yep. If you close one eye, you can kind of see it, but it's very uncomfortable.
Hold on, what does this look like on stream?
Let's see.
What is happening and why is
Oh yeah, it's just like a square in front of you. I mean, it's 2D, so it works fine on screen.
Oh look, that one over there is science.
Yeah.
Movement and you can see it.
I can't actually. I guess I did, not intentionally scooping you specifically, but it's like I can't tell the depth at all.
There you are.
Nah.
I can't tell whose yellow pill belongs to who.
What just happened?
So it seems like there's one that's a grabber hand.
I'm holding a grabber one. Do you want to do this, Poe? Okay. That was a.
Disorientating.
Yeah. Just a tiny screen.
The higher your resolution is, the tinier it is.
Mm.
For some reason. How is it already cheese? It's not even on the conveyor belt. Cheese. I'm not texting. It's not even trying.
I have a science.
This is manual, like you press the button. Okay. I might try to say that.
It's all good to figure out the bounty on that. I just don't know how much yet.
That sounds tricky, but shouldn't all of them have their own variable, right? You could probably just invert the value if it's rotated 180 degrees. But you could also make an editor, you could also make an editor warning that says don't rotate the table.
Don't rotate the table, but when you... Ultimately, this table needs to work on 15-year-old opens Unity for the first time.
This is
makes
SDK2.
cube.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Yep. It's Hens and Toby. They're SDK2 people.
People can grow and change.
But they don't.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to fix it. So I need someone to come in who's got physics experience and fix this code, and it'll be like a 50 or 100 pound bounty on it. The use case of I will pay
so hard.
It's just the fact that Harry wrote a bunch of novel code to do pool table simulation, which I don't want to touch. I'm not comfortable touching it. And the solution in this situation is put a bounty up to say, hey, this prefab exists. I want it to not have this bug. Please fix it, and there's money in it. So.
Makes sense.
Simon, is that the last one?
No, we still have a few others because they were added onto the list. Kala, Doomster again, and then Addy, who wasn't able to show.
I'm hoping that my eBay seller comes through my 2080 Ti this week because they haven't shipped it yet. Oh, nice.
We should probably move on soon just because of, yeah. This gets really disorienting.
Yeah, I fixed the issue. Maybe we can now stand.
Okay.
Tell about the thing.
If this guy doesn't come through, and Tony sells it, I'll be like, I'm going to give you like 750 for it, because that's probably what it's actually worth at the moment, like properly. Like, $750.
Okay, is it back? Okay, that was weird. Sorry about that. Steam VR just kind of messed up and I blame my cord. I need to buy a new one.
Because the ones that I've been using honestly didn't really fit. I used it as kind of like a placeholder, and I finally managed to like gather some vehicles that actually fit into the Motorstorm world much better. You will see this once we board the carrier. When we get into my world, please be patient because the beginning, don't panic. It's not pitch black. It's meant to be. That's not, your headset didn't die. And a video will obviously play in front of you. That video will then transcend into the opening of the world as it goes on. It's very simple. It's nothing crazy. Okay, I'm lying. It's a little crazy, but you'll see what I mean when we get there. Once we're in the world, you are allowed to hop off the carrier and drown in the sea of horror. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but it's there. It's an option for you. I know how much this community
Sounds
loves
like a good
jumping
time.
on structures.
I like drowning.
Self-harm. Well, okay, so like there'll be when you get there, there's gonna be no, Nostril, no, that's terrible. Please, no. So when we get there, at the center of the carrier, there's a dance floor. By the way, thank God I said this to myself. If you're streaming, this is definitely, unfortunately, copyrighted content in terms of music. So if you're streaming, please kill your world volume. If you're a rebel, keep it at 50. If you're a lunatic, set it to 80. The dance floor is
100%.
literally fixated around the area, only the dance area itself. So if you leave that area, the music just goes off. So it doesn't carry all the way with you. The distance has a couple of details. There are a couple of animated objects, and there's also a hovercraft that you will see going towards the island. And if you pay attention to that hovercraft, you'll see something really cool. And you'll also find VR Pill, who didn't listen to me, took one of our boats and started circling around our carrier. You'll see what I mean when we get there. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a portal now. Love you guys.
Love you too, Paul.
Woo!
Let's go, Kata.
Social drowning.
Social drowning. That's a new meme, I guess.
Best update.
Drowning session starts in 10 minutes.
Drowning.
Alright, friends, boss, let's go.
I had a strange thought.
Hmm?
Is it possible to make it a collider on an avatar that collides with those emoji things that people throw out of their...
I don't think we can have those collide with anything. No. Somebody was asking about that earlier, but it was just like you can only only some of them have collision, but most of them don't. Oh wow, frames.
Yeah, I was just curious because I saw the bouncy ball bouncing on the ground and I was like...
Yeah, the beach ball will bounce, but like that's one of the few ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider making a version of your avatar that shoots a particle?
Potentially, I don't know, but why?
Mainly for like worlds like mine where particle do thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do have like older ones that have some like particle stuff, but it's like not my main avatar.
Yeah. I was thinking that if you did one, you'd probably be like one with a trail, so you could just shoot a CyanLaser.
Possible, but it's like I would have to look into it. We should probably head into the portal before it closes, though.
Yeah. Yes.
And sadly, no audio here. Oh, wait. Was audio working? Because I don't see this. Okay, it looks like it's still on.
I was slightly too work as Steve to work on these Roger Storm games. Slightly too late.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, time to go.
Wait, what just happened?
You're standing on a moving platform.
Roger Storm, that's like a PlayStation exclusive, right?
Yeah, I think so. I played the demo. I loved it.
Is the screen gonna
It's
be
one of those demos I used to play over and over.
Ooh.
Was there a video on that screen?
Yes, there was. A very quick one, though.
Yes, there was. It's supposed to be local as well. It shouldn't be playing like in sync at all.
Okay. Do we just walk out? No, I guess I gotta keep waiting.
You will walk out. The video's supposed to go with the animation.
Mhm.
The box will lower in a moment.
Yeah, it's lowering
I
now.
do apologize in advance.
There it is. I was a little late.
I don't know. Is there a way to have that video like start locally? Because I told it to destroy on video end, but it's doing this.
Wait, I thought it was local.
It's supposed to be local. Wait, on destroy is considered buffer?
No, wait, what?
Like on video end, destroy video player. That's considered a buffer, like world?
No, it shouldn't. Unless you have it buffered. Like, you have to set it to local.
No, it's not buffered. So I'm surprised it's even... I'm confused.
Okay. I don't know either. I see text over there, though.
I mean, the only way I can do this, I guess, is... I might have to allow this to run once, not loop, and then just... Is it okay for a dead video player to just tuck away somewhere? Or is it?
You can just leave it. I think it should be fine. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
I guess then what I'll do is I'll animate the video player to like the screen to just sink down when it's done.
Yeah, that's possible.
Because yeah, it's not supposed to sit like that.
Shall we?
I mean, you can toggle off the object.
Well, that too.
I want to go to the beach,
Like the social drowning.
Because then, even a dead video player must have some performance cost. So
I mean, everything technically has a performance cost. I don't know how much, but
yeah.
But
Oh,
for
that's
the
sweet.
time being, we're on the carrier.
I'm gonna put
like, we
1
just
million
arrived
empty
and
game objects in my
everyone's
world just
unloading their
because.
cars and cargo
Mm.
onto the island.
I'm an excellent swimmer. I can make it. I can make
Yep.
it there.
No.
There's no collider in the water. You're just gonna go down.
Oh no.
So those are the new models
Also-
way down there, right?
Oh, shall we go look at them?
Approximately how their performance of using Unity terrain versus, you know, making your own in Blender and cutting it into pieces for.
So I'm gonna assume Blender version is gonna be much more performant because like Unity terrain is like doing it or trying to do a ton of stuff in the background. Although terrain details might be more performant on Unity terrain
I
though.
saw a pill as I jumped off.
But it's like,
Oh yeah, like adding a bunch of grass and stuff.
yeah, that would probably be better on Unity. But the problem is Unity terrain, like the actual mesh itself, is like trying to do weird LOD stuff. Like there's a lot of little things it's trying to do.
No, it always.
No, there's no collider.
Yeah, it's always like changing how bumpy it is based on the distance and stuff, and that's.
Yeah.
No, so I think I'll just make it in Blender then.
It's probably better in
I'm not
Blender
gonna
then.
have too many things on the ground.
Mhm.
And the world's gonna be pretty large.
Oh.
Because I wanted it to be like it's supposed to be massive because it's a full-on racetrack, but
Mhm.
it's also just a scenic world. But you know you can race in it.
Yeah.
Because I sold Face Dragon on the idea. So he was like, "Oh, you want a vehicle? I'll hook you up."
Well,
now we're working
on the question is then, are you supposed to be able to walk around elsewhere where the track is?
You're supposed to be able to walk around the entire world. It's like an open world. It just happens to have a really nice layout for a racetrack if you want to race. And of course, I'll make a little thing so you can race.
Mhm.
But also, like if you want to go to the scenic lookout on the west end of the map, walking there is literally gonna take you like 45 minutes, so you better get on the vehicle.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. So then the whole point is no teleporters. You drive where you're supposed to go because the whole point is like the vehicle.
Mhm.
But we're making the vehicle as fun to drive as possible. You can have a mini-map because you're gonna have a little robot buddy with you that you'll click. He comes up in your hand. You'll have a mini-map and a menu for like radio channels and whatnot, so you can talk to each other, even if you're on the other side of the map. So that's gonna be easy to tuck away because you know you can just have him here and then just pull him out and be like, yeah, yada yada, put him away, and then you can also pull him out, spawn vehicle. So then, if your car gets, you know, yeeted off the map, you can just be like, well, that sucked, new one. Or it can be like, I want a green one, there you go. Because, you know, people love that. So I was thinking, all of them, there's going to be like 3 models of vehicles. But on all of them, I'll just have them share one material for decals. And then you can have, I literally have one material for decals, and you swap material, it's just like scrolling the UV to the next next decal. Because that way, I think, because those can be static on the vehicles, because they're not like skinned meshes or anything. So then I can have one static like GPU instance thing for the entire. I don't know if
You
I
can also
can
set it up in a shader where you use texture array.
Yeah,
so
I guess
one
I
texture
could.
is the vehicle itself, and the other texture is the decals.
Yeah.
And then you just have a slider basically on there that swap or switch positions on the decal.
Because the thing with the world is, it's gonna be like 100% made by me, and I've gray boxed it so far, but I gotta, you know, add details, and I don't know how much detail I can get into before frames start dropping. And then also light baking a world that's potentially several kilometers big.
Yeah, that sounds like
I'm
a challenge.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, how about we just put a little sun lamp up here, and then, you know, ooh, look at that. It works.
Yeah.
But then I don't know how, you know, how your frames are gonna feel about that.
Well,
I just have to make sure.
So,
yeah.
the thing with your light baking is you have to be very
Hold on.
specific on it. You have to go through each detailed item. Like, is this item going to be something that you have to be detailed on? Well, then that's large. If it's not, then you make it smaller. So,
yeah.
It's not that.
So I'm thinking it's like setting up the light baking for that, just because the light bake is gonna take a couple hours by itself, so I gotta be sure that I'm gonna get, you know, at least a halfway decent result before I hit bake and go to the shops and cook dinner and then come back and it's still not done. So, I don't know.
I hope you can figure that one out, but
chunk it up and like make smaller chunks so it'll be easier to bake.
well, let me explore this one real quick since I never actually got outside of this box area.
If you have bakery, there is an option to have bakery.
So, Carla was saying there was a new mesh. Oh wait, you can get to the beach? I see somebody over there. It's so disappointing without the audio.
You have to open one of the big menus.
All the vehicles should actually have insides now, I think it was. That's not.
Did you get like airborne? How did I do this? Oh, no, it was an expression, wasn't it? Fly. There we go.
You're trying to figure out that.
Leona's trying to go to the beach, and you
The-
can't
yeah.
go to the beach.
I thought people were over there though. I see somebody. I guess. Because you met a beach over there.
It's meant for visual eye candy, not for visiting.
Sounds like you know what you have to do next for your world.
Let's go. I swear. You know what? Okay. Next time when I come back and like work on the war, I'm just gonna put a freaking portal and let you people go to the beach. Yay! Or better
Just
yet,
so people
have
can
a
go.
helicopter that goes back and forth here and just have seats, and let you guys like board that copter and go to the beach.
Should make it take a really long time to get over there, and then just have a sign at the end
No,
that
you know
says,
what I'll do? I'll make people
"Nothing
think it
over
takes them
here.
to
I
the
hope
beach.
you're happy."
The first animation that comes from the island to the air carrier. Everyone gets in, and then goes from air carrier way out to the middle of nowhere.
Just like a default Unity cube that it just places people on. Middle of nowhere.
Nah, I'm gonna actually make like a carrier. But I'll use the Chinook that we have here because this actually has plenty of room for people to board. So we can use that and have people board it and take them over to the island if they wish.
If they
But
wanted
as
to, yeah.
punishment for wanting to go to the island, I'm gonna make those rotors sound really loud.
No, don't.
And it would go like 1 kilometer an hour, or as it would be. How many notches is that for that thing? It's yeah, I'll make it 1 kilometer an hour. So basically, you'll be like, by the time you get to the island, it's the end of the meetup.
You're gonna make it us take too long,
You'll
but
still be
okay.
in the air, and we see the thank you for coming.
How much of that island
But
is
yeah,
actually
no, these cars you see here, these are the cars you'll be driving now, not the cartoony ones anymore. These are
Because these have actual insides.
And the best part about these, they all have interiors. All of them have an interior.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, no more like being in a husk and you're floating. I'm sure you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the muscle car in the truck was just absolute nightmare to drive because it looked like you were just
Everything was open
it
there.
didn't feel like you were in a vehicle. Exactly. So here now you at least like there's a steering, there's seats, like you have actual roll roll bars inside the vehicles. So they are actual vehicles made for this sort of insanity. So yay!
Yay!
And they're varied too. It's not like I'm not down to just 3 flavors anymore. In fact, there are 3 more. Like 2 are on the hovercraft that leaves that ship towards the island, and they dirt track their way over the hill and whatnot. And 1 other monster truck is being carried by that helicopter from the other carrier towards the island. So there's actually a total of 12, 13, 14 vehicles.
14 different vehicles?
14 completely different vehicles. You're looking at it. Here you're looking at about 11.
They just haven't shown the last 3?
Mm-hmm. So now when I place these vehicles on on the track for availability, no one is going to be driving the same thing. So that's what's going to make this look more awesome. Like
Yeah, unique vehicles each.
And the 1 vehicle you don't want to drive because it's made out of paper is that white buggy over there, just after the pickup.
Why? Like, are you gonna make it terrible?
It's a single-seater.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, 1, it's a single-seater. 2, it's got a small engine. 3, the suspensions aren't that fantastic. And last but not least, any of these guys are just gonna pancake the thing. And I think I know who to give that to. Hey, Fax!
What? Why?
He's at his phone.
He's small. You need a short person to drive it. Actually, never mind, not Fax. I think I found out who could sit on that one.
Bye, Rubik.
He might bump into VR Pill because he's down there as well.
Is he?
He's actually driving around the carrier in the speedboat.
I do not see Pill. There's Pill.
It's like a hover bike, and you control it by forward, backward, turn right, turn left. It was fun though.
Yeah, that was
wait till that world becomes
really
public.
fun. That was
Seems to be in high demand, so it looks like I'm definitely gonna have to make the. Okay, so definitely I'm gonna have to get that Chinook prepped up for picking up people and taking them to the island. By the looks of it.
Yeah,
And
people will want to.
You could do that, but he doesn't have any collider. So you'll be like, hey, pig! That wouldn't end well.
Oh, Rubik's back.
Oh, look, he's back! Or skin. Hey, Rubik, about that buggy.
I'm not using a client or something. I just bought a avatar from Fiona who can fly.
Wait, what now? So I know Fiona did have like a flying world that came from Juice's world. Sorry, a flying avatar that came from Juice's world. I mean, I also have one, but it's a very poor avatar, so I'm not going to switch to it. Oh, we're being respawned.
Except the bar is buried in the sand. There was no bartender to give me my time. It has potential though.
Hey Air. I opened Steam VR and now my computer, my game's super laggy.
Like pontoon or airboat or whatever the heck you call those things come up, and a couple of cars got off and then just yew themselves into oblivion. I'm like, alright, you guys are fun.
It hasn't caught up. Super laggy. But my frames say.
But there's no city.
Nope, never mind. They're at 9.
It's all wrecked.
9 frames per second.
I'm disappointed there was no pedals in the car.
Alright, what do we got left here? We got a Doomster, and then did Adi drop out?
Adi might have dropped. I know Cake came back, but I don't know if Adi ever did.
Well, wasn't Cake saying they were putting Adi to bed?
No, she was saying to put Fax to bed because Fax is in pajamas.
Oh, I missed that.
How is Fax in pajamas? He has no legs.
Fax snore?
He's a floating
Fax snore.
Oh, Fax snore. Okay.
I listen. I'm not even joking. I literally saw your face just like getting inside the booth. Like,
by the way, sorry.
Oh, like this.
I'm not sure. I'm going to Doomster then. Not
Okay.
heard anything from Maddie yet.
Oh, so did Adi never make it back?
Could you roll again and see if it's better?
I bet you fall asleep. 99%.
Okay.
So, guys, we're getting a
Kind of been up for a bit.
We jumping again in the world, in the skyscraper, and I found a problem. It was the combat system. As soon as you open your expression menu, any friend, for you and for them, get stuck in the position. As soon as the SDK2 has a fighting system in it, it's common in some worlds. So in my XF2, I removed this thing, and now we're able to enjoy the world.
Hopefully.
Okay.
It
Well,
was
wait,
fall
where's
damage,
the match
what
used to
the
be?
fighting system was for.
Hey, is this spawn? I don't know if you can drop a portal right here.
Oh.
Yeah, you're spawned.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Work.
I can almost feel her finish one from over the internet.
Wait, do you have it?
No, she had massive issues with.
Are you just taking pictures of me here?
The beta was.
Hey, you
Yes.
might want to move the pointer
Very important.
and the thingy now. Because I see we are at Crawler, but Hens is the next one on the list, which seems so wild.
I know. It's because we moved around. I just haven't typed in. Because Koala wanted to go after Hens.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I had to come into this world to make sure nobody dies.
Yeah, Crawler. Like,
So this might be the last world if Adi never makes it back.
Here, the red button on the top of the little house. And press it and you easily go to the roof.
Are you kidding me? Are you
You
kidding
have a
me?
little elevator here. There's little arrow buttons. You can move the platform up.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Any floor will later have the teleporter, but
Oh my
for now
gosh.
it's only the roof.
This is. I ran all the way up there last time. Oh my gosh. Alright.
It's time. Wait, what is this in the sky? Oh, wait, that's not a opening. How do you get out? Oh, it's that one.
think was literally called Pirates of Blackwater.
I think it might have been before your time.
Did I just run into
upload my swimsuit collection? I should try making that.
I know I did.
I did multiple times. Don't worry, Fiona.
You're not the only one.
Wait, what?
Poe, this is the door.
Oh my
Everybody's
God,
running
that
into
was
the.
too embarrassing.
No, everybody is doing it. You can't see it from this side. Like, it is literally not visible from the other side.
Okay.
Like, yeah, if you.
You know what? Like, we
That's
should
real.
just
That's a
put
real
some,
comedy.
yeah, face prints on that.
Yeah.
So, Doomster, everybody is running to this because there is no shader here. You can't see it. It's one-sided.
Yeah, the faces from the side is pretty
We all feel like idiots. We're all just like, oh, smack glass
Okay,
door.
it's slightly tinted, but that's about it.
On this side? I don't see it at all on this side. Compared to the other side, it's like.
Barely nothing.
I'm looking. Yeah, it's slightly tinted, like it's slightly dim.
Okay.
That's about it, though.
Yeah, I do see slightly, but it's not enough to notice.
Yeah.
You have like the perfect avatar for it. Take you and Mom.
Okay, I had hope.
And you're running into the window.
But yeah, it seems to be much better. Was it only the combat system that you changed?
Only the combat system.
Can you write a candy for that?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, thank you.
What shader do you use for the pool?
Standard shader. Just animated.
Oh, SDK too. Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's my thing.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So now the question is, can we get back up?
Just so
on
you're
the-
aware, I am still working on my boss fight demo.
Okay.
I'm just having a little trouble with a couple of things and still working on it though.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming along nicely.
That's good then.
Add me on this.
Yes. I think I've got it to the point where he can hurt you, but like the hitboxes don't feel like they're reliable.
On you or on him?
Like the ones that damage you.
Hmm.
Like you just kind of on enter and then it just feels like it's not fully there, and I don't know if it's the health bar or the colliders themselves.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh wait, is there a collider on?
I mean, there's no way to know. Just how like you just keep messing with it.
Well, this is interesting that it was the combat system.
Yeah. Combat
So I
system.
just gotta play with that some more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I got him fully animated at this point.
That's good then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few small things I need to add and some other stuff, but the boss fight demo's coming along nicely.
I assume that you're just gonna keep messing with the collider until you, or after that, it's ready to show again.
I mean, there's a couple other things, because like the Kraid shoots a chest spike out of his chest, and for that I need to fix the chair on it, because like I've been trying to get that working too, because like the chair grabs you and then it slams against the wall, because like if you
Chairs are annoying right now. That is like, if you have multiple people in there, it only works for one person, I think. Yeah.
That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's basically the issue I was having is trying to get them to eject you from the seat, and then I thought turning off the chair would do that.
Oh, no, you have to
So I
say
gotta make
exit
it so that
station.
the chair stops turning itself off.
Turning it off the chair
Figure it
shouldn't like kick you out of it. I think you have to sit like actually call like exit on it.
Yeah, I figured that much out, and I've applied the exits. The problem is I still have the chair turning itself off,
Mm.
which locks the person into the chair. So like when you tell
The
them
opposite.
to exit it, they just do nothing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to fix that and remember to fix that. Also, there's like a little mini baby Kraid you kill before you fight Kraid. I got that little guy in there, and he keeps coming back on. So I think the animation to kill him is looping to bring him back.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta mess with the animator.
Yeah, so I just need to remember to look at that, because I keep forgetting to. And every time someone kills him, I see him just sometimes come back, and like that brings back his
Hurt You Collider, which his Hurt You Collider is working a lot better than the one on Kraid.
Oh.
Which is a shame because his Hurt You Collider does like 3 hits and you're dead.
At least it's not one hit kill.
I mean, I basically for the demo I've got it to the point where as if you were to find 3 health upgrades. Because like if you didn't have any health upgrades at all, just the normal health, you would be a 1-hit kill if you touched him.
So just for the demo, it's 3.
Yeah, because like even in the actual game, there's like one that's just put right in your path before you get there, so you would have had at least 2 hits.
Just game design there.
What?
Oh, I was just saying, just game like level design, placing that so you're forced to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what you can jump over it if you really want to, but it's like directly in your path, right in front of a door.
Sounds like a dumb idea. Don't ignore the health.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to play it hard mode, go right ahead.
Right.
Yeah, another thing I need to work on is a little bug comes out of a pipe and then goes forward. I got that part working, it's just the resetting it is being annoying.
Resetting it, like the animation for it or something else?
Yeah, because like I got it working to where it'll come out of the pipe and then there's a collider that detects if you're in front of it, because that's basically how it works in the game. Is it flies up until it sees you and then it moves forward. Yeah.
Just detecting and then
I
going.
got the thing to stop because like I have it set up to stop once it hits the wall, but the resetting it, getting it back to its original position is not behaving. So.
Not behaving? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong with that, but it just doesn't want to behave when I use that. Plus, it's been a long time since I've looked at that one.
Yeah, trying to remember the things that you did a long time ago.
Yeah, and I've been playing with many different textures for door opens, and then I found a texture that works great. Got it turned sideways so it opens in an X pattern. And then I played with other textures that are similar to that. Then I threw it in an upscaler just because I was curious, and I've been playing with upscalers lately.
Well, assuming that's like the right texture then if you're already going to upscale process.
Yeah, like basically it's the one that works best is a really tiny thing that's just very few pixels. Looks good when it's opening. The difference between the upscaled version is slightly interesting though.
Just like better pixels?
I mean, like because like it's kind of weird to explain, but it's like the extra pixels kind of it opens similarly, but like it's slightly different and slightly different speed, because like when you animate a cutout, it just like the texture itself determines the speed based on how dark it is or how light it is. Because like something that's pure white's gonna just straight up stay. Something that's black's gonna go instantly. So it's the more dark and light you have, the more interesting it is.
Oh, okay. It looks like the meetup's over then.
Yeah, because you could have like 2 textures that look exactly the same, but like the subtle differences in the pixels will actually make a huge difference.
Yeah, it's just kind of messing with pixels.
Playing with cutout on animations is fun. It gives you like interesting things.
I know some people have messed with like setting different alpha values and like using a shader to cut different that way. I guess that would still be cut out.
Yeah, and then I basically use standard shader so that I can just like use the emission to make it so that you replace the texture with whatever you want it to look like.
Replacing it that way feels like an overkill, but yeah.
Yeah, so basically the open texture is one texture, and then like you make it look like whatever else you want just by emission.
Mm-hmm. Don't think that was the intention, but oh,
Thank you for the event.
no. You're welcome.
No worries.
Thank you. Thank you for the event. Thank you.
No worries. Sorry that I like to talk more Japanese during the event as well, but not really that good yet. So.
But yeah, the reason I was asking if you'd put a particle on your avatar is so you could just like fight Kraid and just lead the way.
So one option for that is like you could make it just like an object in the world too, so that everybody could do it. But that's. Does it have to be avatar particles?
It's more meant to be a single player experience, but I'm gonna allow at least 5 people to get in.
Well, I mean, if you make it a like local object, like it would still work out.
Yeah, but like I have it kind of set up to be pseudo synced, so that people can watch you fight it. Plus, I did make a desktop version of Samus. It's probably only going to be in the demos and not in the official Super Metroid thing. But like, I have friends that are desktop users, so I figured why not make a Samus that's desktop? And basically, all it is there's cubes on the head and rotation constraints obeying what the cubes do.
I will have to bed. I go work in the morning.
Oh. Good night, Vex. Thanks for running today.
Good night, Vex.
Yes, another thing.
Oh, and he's gone.
Hi, Slade.
Hello.
Hi, Slade.
Boop. Hello.
Looks like people are just now hanging out.
I'll go sleep. It's late. I think the newest thing I did to the boss fight is the floor's gonna drop out from underneath you as soon as you kill Kraid, because like in the actual game, those floor things do fall.
Just keeping or copying up to the real game then.
Yeah, I want to be as accurate to the actual game as possible. I'm not particularly interested in speedruns at all, but I am curious when I get it done what speedrun tactics still work.
I'm assuming it's gonna be different just because of like obviously VRChat controls.
VR and 3D.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Your avatar is amazing lighting right here. I think
The awkward silence of thinking in my head.
I was kind of thinking everybody just kind of jumped to the roof here, but nobody actually saw the rest of the world.
I mean, the last time this world was shown off, I ran up the stairs all the way.
Yeah, we did that last time. I jokingly put the, Meetup there. But I didn't actually look at the rest of what was going on.
Was the elevator here before, or is that a new thing?
That was a new thing. Well, the little button to teleport, yes. The little lift thing on the first thing was there. It just didn't do anything other than just like lifting that small amount.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. What did I just hear?
I didn't hear it.
What did you say, Rubik?
Oh, he's gonna jump up the building to signify the end of this.
Just the end?
How you been, Rubik?
I'm gonna have to turn up your volume.
Sorry, I had to reply to so many things.
Okay. That's the end of the community meetup here, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. See you again next week. Bye.